First of all, I would like to say Happy New Year to everyone out here who are watching this video. Thank you for watching. My name is Sharon. You can find me at a few of the social media such as Instagram and Facebook as Sharon's Craft. I will put the link below where you can find me. I post in my Instagram and Facebook most of my finished object, and today is an episode where I am going to talk about what I have finished in the last 2 weeks and what I'm working on right now. So at the moment I have 2 finished objects that I am going to show you and 2 whip. And okay, so before that, so let me tell you a bit about myself. To those who first time viewing this video, I am coming from Brunei, which is a small country in Borneo Island in Southeast Asia, and it is a tropical country where we do not have all the 4 seasons, so it's either really hot or it's raining and it get a little bit cool, but that's about it. Most of the time it is really hot here, so I don't think it is very suitable for us to wear anything like wool or acrylic outdoor unless you're in an air-conditioned room. Then they'll be okay. So without further ado, let's start with my 2 finished objects. So the first one I am going to show you is shawl I have here. So this is the finished shawl. As you can see, it is very lacy. This is a crochet shawl, a triangular shawl, and it uses only 1 skein or 1 hank of yarn. And isn't it lovely? I think I follow this from a YouTube tutorial, and I can link that tutorial down below if you're interested. See, it is really lacy, and I think this kind of shawl is perfect for an accessory, and it's not really for cold weather. Like I said, it is very warm here, so we can actually use this as an accessory in an air-conditioned room. Let me just tell you that. And the yarn that I used, I will link, write it down below what yarn I'm using, but I have the label here. It is actually the Tippy yarns. You can find the Instagram. I will put it down below, the seller and the website. She have I think I got this either from a website or Etsy, I don't really remember. And the colorway of this one is called Dream On. It's a really nice color. I love the color. So the colorway is called Dream On. It is 415 yards, 100 grams. It's a fingering weight. It's a Tippy single ply super soft, super wash 100% merino. So hand wash cool, lay flat to dry. Dream On, that's the name of the colorway. I will put the detail down below where you can find it, and if you're interested, you can go check out her shop where she sells all her hand dyed yarn. They are all dyed beautifully. I bought several hanks of her hand dyed yarn, but I only have 1 skein of this, 1 hank of this. So I decided to find something that I can make using just 1 hank, and I found a video that that showed how to do this beautiful shawl, and it only uses 1 hank. It's not very very big. I think it's just okay for an accessory. I'm not gonna use it now because it is too warm, and I actually turned off the fan over here because it is just too loud. So the next finished object that I have is a pair of socks. So this is the pair of socks, and this is just a shorty socks. As you can see, it is really short, and you might think that this is this look like a child socks, but it is actually not. It fits me. I have very small feet, by the way, but I love the colorway. I don't have the label, the yarn with me right now. I could find, I have no idea where I keep it, but I will put the detail down below on what is the yarn that I used. I think I actually have some of the yarn here. Just hold on a minute, let me find it. Okay, so I have the yarn here with me. I mean, the brand of this yarn, not the exact colorway or the label. So this is a premier yarn, and it is the wool free sock, and this is 235 yard, 50 gram, 93% acrylic and 70% PBT. So I think the PBT is like the elastic, because when I was making this, I know I don't need to make it like extremely the stitch count that I usually use, because there's quite a bit of stretched, and I just like how the color, if you can see, I think the sock match pretty okay. It's just the heel, they have different heel because I was using that. So this is what it looks like, but this is not the exact color of this one, although it is a little bit similar. I don't remember the colorway of this. So this one, the colorway is called, the one that I'm showing you now, the colorway is called Petunia. You can find this on Premier Yarn website. And this one, I believe it's another colorway name. I will put the name of the colorway down somewhere here. And this is what it looks like, and I really like the color. It's a pretty pink purple color with some speckle and stripes. Yeah, stripe, self-striping socks. It's really pretty. So that's my second finished object. If you have any question on how many rounds I did, how many stitches I did for this, you can leave it down at the comment section below, and I will try to answer them. And that's the two finished objects that I have to show you for these 2 weeks that I have been doing while I was on leave. And now let's move on to my whip. So the first whip I'm going to show you is something that I have started I think in November, but I have not finished it because it is just taking me very long to finish it, because it's a sweater. It is a sweater, and I am using 2.25 millimeter needle and a tiny, very tiny needle, and fingering weight yarn. I held double with a mohair yarn. So I'm just going to show you. So this is what I am working on. I mean, yeah, so it's not done. As you can see, it's a sweater. I have done all the I have finished the body part. I now just need to, you know, knit the sleeves for both sleeves. The last episode that I showed you, I have a marker here. Here, as you can see, I put it here, and I have done all of that. Just up. I finished all those. This is a bottom up sweater. So I've done a lot of knitting on this one, and it is taking very, very long for me to finish. So yep, I just have the sleeve left, and I will show you the yarn that I'm using. So this is the yarn, sorry, this is the needle that I used. It's a Chagu 2.25 millimeter circular needle, 2.25 millimeter, and it's the red lace. I love this needle. I think the most I love, actually I love everything about it. I think I like the cable, because it's really you know, it holds its shape, and I really like this one. I ordered 3 more in different sizes and different length for sweater knitting. This one I wanted to use this particularly for socks, to be honest, but I did use it for this sweater because that's what I have. And let me show you the yarn that I am using for this one. So this is the mohair yarn that I used. I caked this up. This one is from AliExpress. I bought it from AliExpress, and this is the other yarn. This one is I bought here locally, but there is no description on what the yarn detail. It just says that it is cashmere yarn. Yeah, cashmere yarn. It is very soft. So I don't have the colorway name or any other detail on this one, but this one I got from AliExpress, and I will link it below, so you can find this and you can go and check it out if you're interested. But this one is bought locally here. There's no label. There is just one label saying that it is cashmere yarn. That's it. There's no weight, there's no description, there's no length. But I held double with these 2 yarn, and this is what it looks like. So I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out, and the color and all those. So I just need to finish the sleeves and also do some ribbing at the neckline here, and I will be done. Of course I need to block it right after. So that is the first whip that I have. It's taking pretty long, so I'm just taking a little break from this at the moment, as doing another whip. So I will start this soon. As long as I finish that whip, I will be starting this. I just need a short break because this is taking so long of my time. I think it took like few weeks for me to finish this, body only. Okay, so the next whip that I have is a pair of socks that I'm knitting up. So this is the first half of the finished socks. See, I still have all the marker here. I put a marker here every 10 rounds so that I know how many rounds I have. And yeah, I think I'm pretty pleased with this, how it turned out. So if you can see, this is not a shorty socks, because this is a shorty socks. See, I have like, so this is longer. And so this one I used the King Cole zigzag yarn. It's a 4-ply suitable for socks. It's 100 gram, 75% superwash wool, 25% nylon. It have about 460 yards, 420 meters. It's 100-gram skein. And this is the second one I'm working on this. I have just past the heel. I use a scrap yarn for the heel to do the afterthought heels, once I finish the cuff bind off, and I'm going to do the afterthought heels. So I'm now doing the leg part. So this is the finished one. I made another using the same yarn for my son, and this is now for myself because I have like a lot of yarn left. See, this is from 100-gram skein, and I am sure I can actually make another pair. Once I finish this, I can actually make another pair for my daughter. So I think 100-gram, I can get 3 pair of socks, 1 adult and 2 child. So that's not bad for this skein. I will put the detail of this below as well, or on the screen somewhere. So that is the second whip that I have. So that's about all that I am going to show you. I have been taking leave for the last 2 weeks of December, and I have been working on this project, and I have also done some progress keeper. It's made from clay. I also love making clay charms or progress keeper, as you whatever you like to use it for, but they are not for sale or anything. They are just for my personal use. Maybe I will show that to you next time, because I have not exactly finished those progress keeper at the moment, because I need I have baked them. Baked them, but I have not glazed them. So I need to glaze them for to make it more durable and more long lasting, basically. So I will show that to you in the next video, where I will put all of the project that I've been working on in the last 2 weeks. But hopefully this is enough content for this episode, and I guess that's all I have for now. Any other question, if you have, please leave it down below at the comment section. I think you will be seeing my other video that I probably would have uploaded, which is my yarn unboxing from Lion brand. I have 2 boxes of yarn unboxing, Lion brand. Go check that out. And I think that's all. So so once again, Happy New Year 2021. I hope everyone have a good year, and well, I'll see you again in the next video. Bye guys.